Hello everyone and welcome your faces. Yes, I am back, and yes, as you can tell by the title of the video, a new teaser has been released for Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. This is totally unscripted. This is my general reaction and first thoughts going into Chapter 3. Of course, we have our ideas and theories going into the series, but hey ho, I've not seen this teaser at all. I have no word or knowledge of it even coming in. This is just turned up out the blue. Again, there was no chatter anywhere that there was going to be a teaser trailer at this point. So, really excited. But yeah, let's do it together. I'm really excited. I have, again, no idea what's coming. I will probably, again, explain my thoughts at the end and probably talk in between as I do. I will try my best to be quiet, but with that being said, let's get into this teaser trailer. Right, 1 minute and 5 seconds worth of glorious teaser. Ooh, eerie.
There is nothing more gratifying to my soul than being the reason for a child's smile.
Huggy.
To be the spark that ignites all their hopes and dreams.
This is Elliot, isn't it? Elliot
We owe
Ludwig.
everything to these children. This company and its toys.
Mommy Longlegs, ripped in two. Symbolism for Chapter 2's ending. Maybe we're gonna get a... Oh, hello, Bron. Headless.
Our very own on-site orphanage.
Oh, another...
A child should never be left unloved. Never without a hand.
Oh.
They see a monster in their closet.
Toxic?
May play care bring joy, inspiration, and
That
smile
is...
to every child who enters these doors.
intriguing. Oh, okay, it was like a big press conference then. I can hear children crying. Oh dear. 2023. So we got a sort of release date, roughly. 3. Huh. I wonder if... Okay, so some of the things I want to already talk about is I definitely want to try and nail down the audio, because it's definitely going to be one of those ones that are obviously going to have clues in between. So I think we're going to do another video on the audio itself on its own, because I think actually the way it's presented and some of the ruffles you can hear in the background,
There is nothing more gratifying to my soul than being...
like, can you hear the effect on the voice? It seems a bit tampered with. So I actually think we're going to go back and have a look at that. But again, I think that'll be a different video. But I just want to pinpoint what we see at this moment, because I think this is basically a clear indication, a visual representation of the chapters. And so obviously we see Huggy Wuggy as Chapter 1, and then we see Mommy Longlegs 4.5, Chapter 2. So I think it's a heavy indication.
That is why in order of Playtime,
I think it's a heavy indication that Bron is going to be a very key character in Chapter 3. And the fact that he's got the bloody face Bron as well is also quite intriguing.
I announce Playtime, our very own on-site orphanage.
And then I'm assuming, without getting to edit the video or anything, I'm assuming that's one of the discontinued toys on the right. Again, I think they're just crumbled into, like, just scenery, so they're broken and affected, all that jazz. But I think what's interesting is, again, the audio. The audio, I think, will have to be analysed on its own. But it's the audio paired with this visualization of a mask. And I think the mask is going to be a big symbolism. I don't know per se, but I do wonder if that's what's giving the effect of the voice.
Never without a hand to hold when they...
And obviously in the background we can see there's like lots of little characters. You got Bunzo. I think I see Candy Cat, and also one of the flowers, Daisy, I believe I can see in the background. It's a bit blurry, and obviously I think they've done that on purpose to hide it. So I wonder if the... I think one of the big things as well, I'll briefly touch on... Yeah, there you go, it says Daisy and Bunzo. But one of the things I think I will touch upon is, I think, again, the mask is going to represent a key player in Chapter 3 as well. Again, I don't think it's us. I really highly doubt it's going to be us. But one of the things that I do find interesting is the noise cues. Now, I don't think those kids that are crying are part of the presentation. I actually think they're coming from the surrounding area of the camera panning in. So I think, because obviously we're going into the play care, we're going to see a lot of young children crying and things like that. I think we're going to get a more horrible vibe this time around, but necessarily maybe not gore, but I think it's going to be the implication of like torture and like children being upset and things like that. And I think it's just going to be how they're treated, and it's going to be a horrible area, I reckon. But as you can see, it's kind of like the sound cue wants you to sort of hear the announcement of Playcare and obviously Playtime Co.'s achievements and what they plan to do, but also in the same announcement, the contrast of screaming children and the panic it ensues. So I think it's going to be, yes, publicly it looks amazing and it's a great job, but actually under the scenes in the factory it's going to be a nightmare, and we're going to actually, I think we might get to see what kind of nightmares that did take place there. Now, also, the release date is definitely something to talk about. And, of course, 2023 is going to be the indicated year, but, of course, I actually think the 3 indicates, of course, Chapter 3, but then also, I think it will also indicate that March is the release date because of the 3rd month. So, and it's evident to me because they highlight it last as well. But yeah, I find it rather interesting. So good teaser, Mob Games. I look forward to the content. But yeah, I was thoroughly pleased with that little teaser. I'm actually really excited for Chapter 3, and I actually think we're going to get it a lot sooner than we think. Because if you think about it, it's only, 6 months away now, roughly, or 7 months? So that's perfectly reasonable, I would have thought. Especially if they got the whole team on it now, and they're much larger. So looking forward to it, and looking forward to more teasers coming in the future. But thank you ever so much for watching this video. Thank you ever so much for joining me in my reaction and my first thoughts. Again, I'm going to do a video on this in particular, but I just wanted to get this out there because someone last time asked me if I was going to do this on Chapter 2, and though I did, and apparently everyone enjoyed it. So again, thank you very much for joining me. Remember to hit like and subscribe if you like this type of content and want to see more Poppy Playtime content, as well as theory videos and analyzed videos. Be sure to hit that notification bell with subscription service on. No, that makes sense. But if you want to subscribe, then please do. It really helps the channel out a lot and really helps me in this YouTube algorithmic nightmare. But with that being said, have a lovely morning, day, or night, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next theory video.